Hi there. Welcome to another Tuesday Talk. As I work with clients, one thing that comes up time and time again is a shortage of good people to hire. The labor market is challenging. It's one of the most difficult that I've seen. And this happens for many reasons. It could be economic, policy, social. We could discuss and debate these reasons all day. But the thing is, the people are out there. The talent that you need hasn't disappeared. They haven't gone off somewhere. So the question is, how do you find them? First of all, it's important to get straight with whose responsibility it is. One thing I hear all the time is that recruiters have failed in getting the talent that an organization needs. They are to blame. But let's be clear. The responsibility for finding talent is the leader's responsibility. Recruiters are a valuable resource to help do this, and many are very good at it. But it's not like Walmart, where you can just walk in and order what you need from the recruiter. You as a leader must be engaged and take accountability for the search. You know your needs and quite possibly the players more than the recruiter will. Engaged leaders have much more success during challenging labor times. Another thing I want you to understand is that your labor market is not those who are looking for jobs. Let's face it. That group is fairly small in this market and tends to move quickly. If you're in a job market, if you want a job, chances are you're going to find it pretty quick. There's plenty of opportunities out there. Broaden your search. Consider your market to be anyone who would be better off working for you than they are in their current situation. Once we've got that straight, once we got your mindset right, it's time to reach your audience. And there are three key things to make sure that you are doing this. First, start with using a go-to-market approach. The first part of this approach is to know your audience, just like if you're introducing a new product. Who are you trying to hire? What drives them? What are their current frustrations that would be better if they worked for you? Once you have that, get clear on your offer. And by offer, I don't mean compensation, I don't mean benefits, I don't mean all that stuff. I mean, get clear on what you are offering to people. What are your strengths as an organization? Is it culture, opportunity, a higher calling, whatever it might be in your organization? And then think about yourself. What about you as a leader? What are your strengths? Remember, people often will choose their job based on their relationship with their leader. Knowing what you personally have to offer is crucial to attracting top talent. So once you have this offer locked down, get the word out. And I'm sorry to say this, but if you truly want to be successful at hiring top talent today, you'll need to do more than advertise on a job board or flip it to a recruiter, no matter what Indeed ads tell you. Leverage your own network. Look for referrals. Get the word out to your employees and coworkers. Referrals from these sources can be very effective in bringing people in. People like to work with others whom they know and trust. And what happens with employees, you have to ask, because a lot of times they just assume that you got it all under control. So make sure that you're really proactively reaching out to that group and asking, who do they know? Finally, I'm sure many of you have had this story. Many of you have found the perfect candidate, had them accept the offer, and then have them back out. It's a trend right now. In order to defend against this, you must be quick and you must be engaged. Once you find a candidate, you might be tempted to let the recruiter or HR take it from there. In fact, many companies incorporate this into their policies and procedures. However, put yourself in a candidate's shoes. Would you want to deal with an HR person the whole time during your candidacy? Or would you want to be talking to your future leader? Remember, the other company's probably not having random HR people or recruiters trying to convince them to stay, right? It's probably a leader who they have built a relationship with. So now is the time to build your own relationships. Make it hard for them to accept a counteroffer because they're so excited to come to work for you. One thing that I really like about the leader making the offer or calling right after making the offer, if policy doesn't allow that, is that it gives you the opportunity to coach them through how to handle a counteroffer. Don't let your candidate be surprised later when their company makes a run at them. That's what often happens. They're not expecting it. and the company surprised them with it, they're so grateful or excited or whatever it might be that they just take the counteroffer. What you want to do ahead of time is head this off. Take the opportunity at the time of the offer to remind them of why they want to come work for you. And ask the question of why the old company would only now be trying to make things right for them. Give them the tools and questions to ask themselves in the event that they get that counteroffer. Coach them through it, prepare them ahead of time. It's a challenging labor market out there today, but there will be winners and there will be losers. Take ownership of the process and take these steps now to make sure that you come out as a winner. Now go and make it happen.